Have you ever wondered how Dry Out, the second normal level in Geometry Dash, would look like if it was a platformer level? Well, today I'm going to be transforming it into a complete platformer level, using gimmicks like a machine gun, what looks like an apple, and also, yeah, I have no idea what that is. Okay, Dry Out. Today we're going to be transforming this whole thing into a cool platformer level. So the first thing we want to do is switch it to platformer, of course, and now we are officially in 2.2, so I can basically use every single feature that I want. And now I can actually use some things without the game crashing, which is perfect because I can, for example, use the sequence trigger and stuff like... Oh yeah, the game is still broken. Okay, let's get back to this. Okay, so I have a really good idea for this one. Look at this. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna hide the ground for now. Oh my god, I can literally use the keyframing system. So look at this. I wanna have it like that. Boom, 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 boom. And then we make all of them curve. And then we have this little nice circle effect. And if you put a keyframe right there and we put a start position in here, you're gonna see that nothing is gonna happen because it's way down. Look at this, now it's moving. You guys saw that? Look at this, it's like moving, but it's really, really slow. So what we want to do is select all of them, make them dist or something, ref only. I don't really know how to use this, I'm just messing around. And now, oh, we got a circle, nice. So now we want to make this one on 4 and we make it touch, spawn. And now we have this nice little rotating thing and we can change the duration in here. So it looks like that. Let's make it something... like that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And now what you can do is you just copy and paste this, make it 1, copy and paste. So 1, 5, and 6. So now we want to do 1 for 1 and 1 for 5 and 1 for 6. Now... What? The game crashed? Oh my god. Okay, this is starting off really terrible. What the heck? Oh no, I have to redo everything, bro. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, I have it back now. Ah, I see. Now it works. Almost. You know what? This is way too complicated. I'm gonna remove all of this. Boom. That's actually all I wanted. And then I can place it down here. Look at this. This is very cool. And then I'm probably gonna have some things that basically move up and down. It's gonna be very simple for now. We're gonna go way crazier later. But for now, let's just go very simple. Introduce the player that this is the level, you know? So it falls. And I also want to have like a nice little, you know, animation for when it falls. And now if you just loop this whole thing, we have this little thing moving up and then down, up and then down. That's pretty cool. I think this is a very good start. All right, so look at this. Now we have all of these 3 blocks moving up and down using the remapping system. So we did not waste any group IDs. And I think this is going to be the difficulty of the level. So it's like a 7 or 8 star where you have to like kind of go fast sometimes. I'm really excited for that one upside down part. I have some really good ideas with it. And yeah, that's it for this part. Let's move on to this little part. All right, look at that. Now we have a little thingy moving up and down and you gotta like time your jump like that. Oh, this is kind of hard. I think I'm gonna make this a little bit faster. Let's keep it like that, but I do want to like move these guys a little bit like that. So you have to like, yeah, I like that. That's pretty cool. And however you can move on it. Ooh, I got a really good idea for this one. Look at this. I'm gonna make it so that this in here is normally locked. So you can't really go through it. Something like this. And you also can't go above it. So you are basically stuck in here. So you have to get a bomb from somewhere and place it in here and let it explode and then you can move forward. I think that's a very cool one. Ooh, I can add it in here. Look at this, guys. Look at this. So you have to time all of your jumps for this to work. Okay, now let's actually make the bomb. Now we can use like these cool looking circles. So I want to have it. What color should it have? Probably like red. Guys, is this a bomb to you? Does this look like a bomb? Oh my god. I think it does. It's like it's somewhat a grenade or something, so you can make it. Let's actually make it like green. Green is cool. That looks actually really nice. Oh my god, you know what? We can make it even cooler by adding a little shadow. Look at this. You can use this system. Oh my god, this looks so cool. Look at this. So I'm gonna make you be able to pick this up and then place it down there. And there's also gonna be like a timer. So you're gonna have to be very fast, put the bomb there and then go away because it's gonna explode. There's gonna be like a timer. I think it's gonna be very intense. Oh my god. We can do so much more than earlier, you know, when we made like Stereo Madness, Back on Track and Poltergeist. So you're gonna have about 6 seconds in order to, you know, complete this as fast as you can, or otherwise it's gonna explode in your face. So I'm just gonna add the timer so you know exactly. Bro, there are so many things. Where's the timer? There it is. All right, look at this. So you grab the bomb and then there's this timer and you gotta be really, really fast. I think 6 seconds is fine. So then you can place it and go away and then it's gonna explode. Let's now make the explosion animation. All right, look at that. I made a bomb that you can grab, and then there's like a timer, and then you gotta be really fast. You put it in there, and then boom, the whole thing explodes like that. And it's always random, so I'm gonna have to see that it's always possible to get through that. So if I grab it one more time, I can place it in here, and you also get like a boost from it. You guys see that? So now it's possible. However, these spikes are also kind of annoying. So now we don't have any sound effects, so I'm probably gonna have to add a lot of sound effects because it's gonna make it way better. Wow, this is really cool actually. I like it how it's always random. So let's now add the sound effects. All right, guys, I've added all the sound effects, and look at this. Okay, ignore that the camera is like zoomed. Oh, you go there very fast, place it in there, and then you wait. Oh, we have this huge explosion, and then you can move on. That's awesome. I think this is very cool. And the cool thing is you can like stay in here, for example, and then look at this. Everything is gonna explode no matter where you are. Everything is just gonna explode. And however, you can only place it where it should be placed. So in here there's this dot, so you place it and then you run away, boom. Or you can stay and get like that little boost. Look at this. This took me a lot of triggers and stuff, but it's working very fine. All right, look at this. I added some shaders, and now boom, we have that epic animation, and now you can't get out. Wait, can you? Oh my god, it's impossible. Wait, it's not. It's cool. It's cool. Oh my god, but this one, you guys, oh my god, actually that works. You guys remember when in Polar Guys I made this guy like move like that and then backwards? I can do that with the keyframing system now. It's gonna be way easier. So let's try it out. You give this guy a 42, and then we start adding the keyframes. Then you add a keyframe, and then you do 43, 42, and now you place a start position, and look at this. He's moving. He's moving. We just need to make the jumping effect, and then I think it's pretty much over. Would you look at that? Look at how he's moving to the left, and then he's going back. This looks awesome, bro. This looks really cool. Oh my god, look at this. So now he's like having this little scale on him, and what we can do is we can make him do like a little 360 in the air. That would be hilarious. Let's do 360. Yes, he's doing it. Look at this. All right, look at this. Now he's doing like a 360 every time he jumps. And now let's do a cool mechanic where we basically do this, make it small, and then we can add these guys and then make them also very small. And then you have this little, what do you even call this? Like a hammer type of stuff that's gonna like come down and up. I think that would be a very cool gimmick. Look at that. That looks awesome. It's like going up and down, and then you gotta like dodge it. That's very cool. And if you get yourself under it, I think you should die. But oh, that's a perfect. Oh my god, we can do this for like a coin where you can like boost up yourself. That's very cool. I like that. All right, look at this. Oh my god, that looks absolutely insane. Look at this. I added also sound effects. This looks so cool. And now let's actually, this platform is already there, so I'm probably gonna just move it left and right. Right, this is very simple. So this is like a small elevator that kind of helps you. Oh, I got a really good idea. Oh my god, this is gonna be such a good idea. So firstly, I want to make a fan. I know there is already a fan in here that I could use like that, but I want to make my own because this is a pixelated fan, and I'm gonna try to do it with the particle system. Oh my god, it actually looks good. Holy, how did I do that? This looks really cool. And now we just need to add a bunch of particles so that it's like kind of like a fan basically. Fan has always particles. If you take a look closely on your room, you're gonna see that there's a fan with particles around it. Of course, very realistic stuff like that. This looks so cool. Okay, so this fan is gonna be very annoying because it's basically just gonna send you straight to the spike. So you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to go up and turn it off, and then you can move on. I think this is a very cool idea. Let's test it out. So you want to go, it just sends you straight to these guys. And in order to show that this is really fast, you need to make these guys like that and slow it like that. And now it looks like it's really fast. You can also change this one, make it -500. Now it looks like it's really fast. So you're gonna die anyway. So you better not give it a try. All right, now let's actually add the button. And the button is actually in here. You have a cool looking button that we can change the color of. Let's actually make a switch. I think a switch just makes more sense. And the switch is of course gonna be the same quality as the level. It's gonna look like that, and now you can actually rotate it because you can go on no touch and boom, you can actually rotate it. This is awesome. Okay, let's test it out. Yes, it works. Oh my god, this looks so cool. We're gonna move it probably like 87. Yeah, maybe let's do 95. Yeah, that's a lot better. Okay, let's test it out now. We're with a start position. So now if we click in here, it's gonna switch it to off, and now it also removes this guy. So now we also need to disable these guys. So these guys have to be 68 also. So now if you click it, there are no more particles. However, I need to stop the fan also, which now I realize I have no idea how I'm gonna do that. All right, look at this. You click it and then they go off, and now you can go. Wow, that's really cool. Okay, now let's make the way to get up there. How do we get up there? So normally you would go here and you would die. Also, yeah, we need to also add checkpoints. We're gonna add one in here. I'm thinking of also making like another elevator in here that's gonna move you up basically. Oh, we can do 71 and you are the parent, and 71 is basically gonna move up and it's gonna come back, and we're gonna loop all of this. And now we're also gonna add a saw blade on it, and now all of this, look at this is going to be very cool. So this one is going to have to be 75. Now you do area trigger 75 around 71. Now you have 71. What am I doing? Now you use this one and you make a little bit of length, and you also move it to the right by 30. Now look at this. Boom! Oh, it's like avoiding that thing in here, and it should be a little bit like that, so you can actually land on. Also, yeah, make this passable so you can actually go through it. Make all of these guys passable also, and my game is about to crash, so I'm just gonna save. Okay, so like that is awesome, and then you can land on it. You gotta be careful, and I'm gonna add another elevator that's probably gonna be in here. It's gonna like move you left and right, and we're also gonna add another one in here, and we can do the exact same thing but on the other way. Nice. Okay, now let's actually do it. So you want to go like that, and then the timings in here are very terrible. So if this is the case, you just copy this, paste this, copy this, and paste this, and then you have the perfect timings because they all arrive at the exact same time. Boom, go on it, and then so you don't have to worry. You can like land whenever and wherever, and it's gonna avoid like this saw blade, so you don't actually hit it. I think that's awesome. I'm probably gonna remove these guys so it looks a little bit better, and now you can like go on it. Boom, switch the fan off, and now you can go. Awesome. If this is not awesome, come on, like name me something more awesome than this in the comment section. Impossible. Okay, now time for some sound effects. Search for a switch. This one is perfect. The first one that came up was perfect. Okay, now look at this. No. Okay, so we're gonna go up like that. Click it, turn it off, and now you can go. That's so cool. Oh yeah, we also forgot to add these guys. Now it's gonna be a little bit more difficult to add these guys, so I'm not gonna add them because I'm way too not lazy. Okay, it's fine because you can land whenever, wherever, and you're not gonna die. So that's pretty cool. Now you just want to add this guy in here. You do a little bit of, build helper, and then you add him in here, and then he's not working at all because I completely forgot to do something. All right, nice. So you have to avoid that, and you can still like go up and stuff. Okay, for this part, I have a very interesting idea. So what if I completely do this like that, and then we do it 83, and I add an area trigger, and then I only do the Y, and I do it like that, and then it's around the player, for example. Never mind, that didn't really work. I'm just gonna add an area move then. Wow, look at this, you cannot die to them. That's pretty cool. Actually, I thought this effect looked terrible, but I think I'm just gonna add it as a troll. So when people arrive here, they're gonna be like, oh my god, this is impossible. And then they just move through it, and all the spikes basically move away. I think that's pretty fun. Okay, that was just like a little troll fun part, and now we're gonna get to the real shenanigans. Oh my god, what if I just add a machine gun in here? What am I doing? What if I just add a machine gun? Okay, I don't know exactly how a machine gun looks like, but I'm just gonna try my best. Bro, with this like skewing effect, I can do so much. Look at this. I can just do this and then just fill this hole in here, and then it's almost perfect like that. This is so awesome. And now you can just add this one and scale it a little bit more, and then you can just do boom, 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 boom. Epic. Does it not look awesome, guys? I think this looks very cool. And then you can like change the color of this, and then it looks very cool. And then it's gonna basically be here and shoot at you during this little part. All right, now let's connect it to these guys. Now let's make 85 actually follow you. So 85, where is it? 86, and we're gonna do aim mode. We're gonna do P1. Does this work? It does work, but not really. Oh yeah, now it works. Oh my god. Oh, guys, look at this. He's looking at me the whole time. Oh my god, that's so cool. Okay, now we just need to add the shooting mechanic. Shouldn't be that hard. All right, so I think like that looks very cool. But now we just make it actually kill you if you get close to it. Probably to kill you, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna use this one like a very big spike. Now it's always following you. Now we're just gonna loop all of this. It works. Oh my god, I didn't expect this to work, but it does work. Wow, that's very cool. Now this guy shoots at you every second. Okay, let's see this in game. How would that look in game? Wow, that's very cool. So you gotta wait and then go. That's awesome. I'm also gonna add these exclamation marks that basically tell you, be careful, there's a machine gun upcoming in Geometry Dash. Okay, these look very cool also. All right, and now I'm gonna do something else and then come back in a bit. So yeah.
A few moments later.
All right, I'm Barak. Look at this. For this part, I had a very cool idea. So I would do something like this where there are a lot of spikes. And then once you're here, what you gotta do is basically jump up there, and then we want to add some of these guys. Wait, why are they white? Like that, exactly. And now I also want to add something. Maybe if I copy the color of this and then I can do it like that. Then you can basically jump here, be careful, and then jump up there. And then you're gonna trigger these guys. So if you touch here, they're gonna drop and they're gonna explode, and these spikes are gonna go away. I think this would be a very fun thing to do, especially now in 2.2. We can do the remapping system, so 9.6 has to fall down. And then we're gonna add these beautiful looking animations and we're gonna animate them. All right, look at that. It falls down and then we have this epic animation, and now it's just down to, you know, making all of these 99 and then activate group 100, my dudes. We are at a group 100. I want to activate it. If you touch here, let's see. Nice, it works perfectly. All right, look at this. Now we have 2 spikes and then you send them down and then we have this awesome animation. So now it's just all about, you know, using a little bit of a vibrant mode, copy and paste, copy and paste, and copy and paste, and copy and paste, and copy and paste. Boom. Oh my god, that looks so cool. I think the area, look at this, you can just disable this, like change it a little bit, and then it's gonna change on every single one of them. Isn't that awesome? Now you can like basically move under them. Look at this. Boom, 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 boom. Nice. Okay, and now you can go freely. I love this thing. I really like it. Now we can also add sound effects. This is the best part of it. Oh my god, listen to this. Oh, that's so satisfying. I did this in Back on Track, but there was no sound effects trigger. This looks so much better now. This is so awesome. I love this thing. And then you can go freely. I love this, bro. This is so cool. I'm so excited to see this in the actual editor. I think it's going to be absolutely awesome. I mean, in the actual game. Okay, for this part, I got a really good idea. So you see how there's electricity in here? And normally, if you land on this block, you're going to die. However, this electricity gets turned off for example, every second. However, when the electricity turns off, then you can land on it. This block is just gonna stop where it is, and after a second it's gonna like switch again and then switch again. I think that would be very fun, especially with the music sync in here. I think it would be perfect. So let me just work on that. Oh my god, I did it. Look at this, look at this. Okay, right now it's way too fast, so I'm gonna have to make it a little bit slower. All right, I am almost done, as you guys can see. So yeah, look at this. It like turns off and then turns on. Oh my god, that is a scary face. And then we go like that. You gotta be really fast here, so I'm not sure what to do. Probably gonna add like a moving platform up and down. I think that would make a lot of sense. All right, after a bunch of minutes, I have managed to come up with... Oops a daisy. Look at this. So if I place a start position in here, look at this. So now it's like switching off and now it's on. Now it's off and everything is like not moving anymore, which I think is very cool. And now you can stand here, wait a little bit, start for them like that, and then you gotta famous it right now. Look at this. So you gotta be really, really fast. Go! Oh, barely made it. Oh my god. Oops. Okay, that's kind of hard, but there's gonna be a checkpoint right after it, so don't worry. Okay, the background switching to green and stuff like that is gonna be fixed also, but now we are here at this part. Okay, so for this part, I'm probably gonna make like a huge wall in here that's gonna like follow you, so you have to be really, really fast. All right, so this is the part so far. So you enter in here, there's the wall, so you gotta like quickly collect the key, and you can also collect this clock, give yourself more time. I think this is a very good addition. And to get the clocks, it's usually kind of hard, so you decide if it's worth going for it or not, and then you gotta go like a whole cycle in order to get that key, and boom, it unlocks. I'm gonna use more stuff. Probably I'm thinking of also using the machine gun again, because I think that would make things even more dramatic. Oh my god, I got a really good idea for this part. This part I want to do something unique, so I want to have some water in here, and then I'm probably gonna add some of these guys that basically boost you up a little bit. However, it's gonna be interesting because the water is gonna be like that, and then I'm gonna make this wall like really, really high like that, and so you can't get on it. But what you have to do is something quite interesting, and there's this block, and you're gonna have to keep jump on it until it breaks and it becomes smaller pieces, and so the water gets like pushed up, and then you can move forward. I think that's a very good idea. You can also do this with the sequence trigger, so that's pretty cool. You can use a 2.2 trigger here. All right, look at that. So the water is very low, and wait, you can't actually do it. What? Alright, look at that. So the water at the beginning is very, very low, and you can't really get up there. So what you gotta do is spam here. You gotta like keep holding, and then it like shrinks and drops its basically children, and now you can jump up here because there's stuff in the water, and you know, water level rises all the time. I think that's an awesome gimmick because there's the wall following you, so it's gonna be pretty dramatic. Alright, I think this is all I need for this part. We have the watery thing, we have this rotating thing, and then there's like a small maze in here, so it's gonna be quite intense, and you decide if you want to take the time. And finally, there are these guys that drop down that we added in the last part, and let's check out everything from the drop. Let's see how the drop is gonna be. All right, so far not bad. I think the wall is actually a little bit too slow. I do want this to be intense, but yeah. Ooh, actually, wait, I don't really know. I get the time, yes. Okay, this is gonna be a tough one. Like going back there, I don't know. Oh, okay. So I think let's add one more key, actually, one more time, which I'm gonna put in here. I think in here is a good position for a time. So you're gonna like a little bit go backwards, which is gonna take a little bit of your time because you can't take the key and the time at the same time. Ooh, the time at the same time. Yeah, it should still be fine. You can also get that time. Getting that one is very intense. Oh, and then we have the shooter guy. Oh, I don't know about that. This is going to be quite hard. Okay, the shooter guy, I'm probably going to change his easings. I'm going to make him very slow because otherwise this is going to be way too hard. All right, so I also want to add something on the UI that goes to show how far this wall is. And this is the first time I do this, so wish me the best of luck. All right, I made this thing that basically goes to show how close the wall is. So I think this is a very cool system. I'm just going to put it on the UI. I'm just going to try and use this trigger. All right, look at that. It doesn't work at all. Okay, so it seems like the area trigger doesn't really work on the UI, so I'm gonna have to rework the whole system. Why you do this to me? All right, would you look at that? We have like a little slider that once it reaches you, it basically reaches 0, and now I'm squished in. But yeah, look at this. So this goes to show how far the wall is. Even if the wall is too far away, you're still gonna be able to see it. So let's see, the wall is coming. You get the time, and then it goes back. Nice. You get the time, and then you die.
2 hours later.
Oh my god, I finally did it. This took me so long. I'm gonna have to show you. This looks absolutely brilliant. Look at this. You see these faces? It basically shows you how easy it is right now. So right now it's getting a little bit harder. The closer it gets, the more the difficulty is. Bro, this took me so long to make, and it looks so awesome. So let's actually bring it to Extreme Demon. Look at this, bro. This looks so cool. Yeah, that's like a little meme that I decided to add, and it works fine. Bro, this looks so ridiculous. Like, look at this. You get slow down, I get the key, and then they all come back to a happy face. Ah, I killed it. And look at this. Now they're all getting extreme demon. And now I get the... Oh, yeah. Okay, I messed up. I need to get this one. Look at this. Extreme demon, but I revived myself. Now I'm pretty much screwed. Okay, nice. Oh, it's going back to NA. Nice. Let's go. Okay, now it's completely gone. So you are very safe. And now not anymore. Oh my god. Oh my god, okay, this is too hard. This is too hard. Okay, I don't really care. You guys are an epic gamers, I know that. Alright, let's now actually... let's now continue this. Nothing happened. Let's just move on from here. Ooh, I got a good idea for this part though. This part is gonna be cool, I feel like. Alright, so we have like a lava pool in here, as you guys can see. And what we're gonna do is you're gonna have to do something in order to drop water on it. And then it's gonna dry out. What? It's... Oh my god, this was completely on accident. It's gonna dry out. It's gonna dry out, my dudes. Oh my god. This is probably the best thing so far. It's literally going to dry out. Okay, let's first make some particles. We need some like water type of stuff. Where is water? You guys seen anything? Yo, this actually looks pretty cool. Look at this. I can put it in here and then it's like a water falling on it. And nice. All right, would you look at that? We have a lava pool. Don't enter that because you gotta trigger the cloud a bunch of times and then boom, it rains and then it becomes all frosty that you slide on, which I think is very cool. And then you move on. There's no secrets here whatsoever. Okay, so this time we want a door in here that's gonna have a button under it. Oh, look at this. They click the button and then it goes up and then you move away and then it can, you know, you guys understand. Well, let's see, is this possible? Yeah, nice. Cool door opening. Okay, so I decided to add like an area. I keep saying area because I want to say area trigger and also want to say arrow trigger. So it's like area trigger. What is happening? What is wrong with me? I added a arrow trigger in here. This is the first time I use that. And yeah, it's quite hard. I think I'm going to make a little bit of upside down section. It's just me testing stuff. So don't worry. Ooh, wait, you can actually go in here. Maybe that's like a coin route. Wow, this looks insane. Like goes sideways. That's actually crazy. All right, so what I'm doing right now is, you may say, well, these are spikes and they are very deadly, but they are blue. So I'm gonna make like a very fun mechanic in here, like a very fun gimmick. So these guys are gonna go on 5 and they are also gonna be grip slope, ice block, and yeah, and these spikes are gonna be no touch. And now look at this part. So there are these moving blocks, but if you fall, you are, yeah, this is very slippery. So it's kind of annoying, but you don't die. So it's better than dying. I was about to make you die, but then I was like, nah, let's be a little bit more nice. Okay, this is actually fun. This is actually fun. All right, nice. I just need to make these two also move up and down. Now we are actually at the jetpack part. We have 31 sound effects so far. And for this part, I have a very cool idea that I want to test. So if I have this one as 249, then that one like that. Now we have 259. Ooh, so if you get closer to it, it kind of like you get sucked into it. You see? That's pretty cool. I kind of like that actually. You can do more length, so even if you are far away. Oh, I like it. I like it. It's kind of, I like things that I actually like things that are very trippy at the beginning, but then you realize that it's easy, so it's like a little bit of a troll, you can say. Oh my god. Oh, that doesn't look bad. I mean, the movements look very smooth. However, the blocks look kind of weird, so I'm not gonna go for it. Okay, let's take a look at this. Now they're all like moving towards you. That's kind of hard. I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, you can't go through here, so you gotta like go above. Okay. This is very fun. I like it. Okay, let's do 3 more platforms. And boom. This looks very, very nice. I like it. They are very annoying though, I gotta say. If you're playing this legit, this is gonna be a little bit annoying. You gotta realize where you're gonna go. And also I'm gonna zoom in a little bit so you can't go too out of bound. So now we're gonna flip your gravity upside down with the green gravity portal, which is probably gonna make it no multi-active so that you don't click it. So you can only switch once, pretty much pointless. Oh my god, I have such a good idea for this part. You guys seen that? So once you get closer, they basically shoot their spikes at you. All right, would you look at that? So you come close and then they all send their spikes on you. And you gotta famous it real quick. I got an idea. So this is gonna be a little bit harder than usual because now you can just go like that. You can just famous it all the way to the end and it's pretty easy. It's just like if it was auto, you know? So I'm gonna add a little twist to it. So I'm gonna have something like this, and there's gonna be a teleport orb as the color of, let's choose blue. And this one is in here. And in here, there's like a wall like that. And there's a key in here that you can get. All right, I hope this is gonna work. So you gotta like move like that, get the key and then come back. But I don't think it's gonna be that. Never mind. It's way too hard. Okay, so this this is probably my favorite part, but I'm gonna leave it for the showcase. I don't want to leak it. And yeah, let's just move on to the next part. This took me quite a while to make, so let's now move on to the last part, the last cube part, which is gonna be very simple. Let's also add that one part from the very beginning, if you guys still remember this. Okay, like that, and then there's the machine gun, and then you run faster, and then there's this one, which is kind of hard. I know the ending has to be hard. Come on. And with that done, the level is finished. I added a bunch of stuff in here that I didn't commentate over, but you guys are gonna see that in the full video. All right, let's go into the showcase. All right, let's finally do this. I'm probably gonna be commentating over this because it's a platformer level and I can stop whenever I want. So let's just famous this real quick. And if, by the way, if you want to not get spoiled, you better just go play it on your own for now because it's gonna spoil a lot. And then we got this dude that's just jumping around like that. Alright, I finally verified the level. It took me a long time to do and also a long time to verify. So, dry out platformer. Alright, and I'm gonna upload this once I am finished with editing this video. So, yeah, I will see you then. It's me from the future. I'm gonna upload this. Let's give it probably an 8 star so you guys don't rage. What the heck is this? Okay, allow copy. I'm gonna do a secret password for those who watch until the end, W. And I'm gonna share the level. Boom, the level is now out. You guys can check it out. Here's the ID and it's gonna also be in the description. Also, thanks to everyone on the screen. You guys have been awesome supporting me as the YouTube membership or subscribing to my Twitch account. And yeah, Hollow Dungeon Part 2 coming soon.